First thing we want to do is to add a square, name it player, make him a little bit bigger. You can use your own sprites if you want. Then I'm gonna add a box collider and a rigid body 2D. We want to freeze the position. And now our player can interact with our platforms. Remember to also put a box collider on your platform. Then, to add a player controller script. So this is actually going to move our player. Then we want to open this in Visual Studio. The first thing we want to do is to reference our rigid body. So type private rigid body 2D and name it RB. Then want to set it. So RB equals get component rigid body 2D. Then we want to store our input. So make a private vector2 move input. To set this, we actually need to go down to our update function and type move input dot x. So on the x-axis of the vector equals input dot get axis raw or horizontal. To be more organized, we're gonna put this line in its own function. So make a private void get input and then call this function in update. Let's now make our run. Our run will support acceleration and deceleration that can be found in a lot of games. Let's add 3 new variables: a acceleration float, a deceleration float, and a max speed float. Let's now put them to use. Let's add a fixed update. In here we are gonna put all of our physics. So let's add a run function. Let's actually make it. So private void run. In here we're gonna make some math. So first make a float target speed, and that will be movement input.x multiplied by max speed. Then I'm gonna make a float speed difference. I'm gonna calculate the difference, so target speed minus rb.velocity velocity.x. Then we're gonna make a float accelerate, so how fast we're gonna accelerate and decelerate. Make a math f dot target speed greater than, then make a question mark acceleration deceleration. Let's now make a float movement. So let's put all of this together. So speed different multiplied by acceleration rate, and then just put this to use. So rb.add force movement multiplied by vector2 dot right, and then force mode force. So now if we put in some values, we can actually move. So let's now work on the player's jump. But to do that we need to know if it's grounded or not. Let's go up and add our box collider. Then you set it. We're gonna make a raycast from the center of the character down to the floor to see if the character is grounded or not. But first let's make a function. Private bool. Let's now make the raycast. Raycast 2D, call it something like this. Then 6 2D dot raycast box glider dot bound center, the center of the box glider. Then we want to go down to the box glider dot bounds dot extends dot y, and we want to add a smaller number. With that, then we want to have a what is round a layer mask. So let's add this layer mask up here. Let's make a new header grounded layer mask and name it what is ground. Then we want to return this value, so raycast hit either not equal 0. Let's see if this works. So in update to debug.log grounded. So now we want to make a new layer mask. Call this ground. Then want to add this to all the platforms that we want the player to be able to move on. Then we want to set what is ground to ground. So let's now see if this actually works. Then, as you can see, when we landed on the ground, it returns true. So let's now actually make our jump. I'm gonna create a void private void jump. We're gonna make it update in the update function, so add jump update. In the jump function, we want to see if we are pressing the jump button. So if input dot get key down key code dot space, you can add your button here and is grounded. So are we actually grounded? If this is true, rb.add force victor2.up multiply by jump force dot impulse. Now we want to add our jump force up here, so let's make a new header jump. Then we just add serialized field float jump force like that. Now we can actually jump. If we add a default number, something like, let's make 20. Yeah, we can jump, but we can't jump when we are in the air. Perfect. But the jump feels kind of floaty, so let's add some gravity to it. Like 3 maybe? Yeah. Now it feels a lot better. So let's take this player controller to the next level by adding some varied jump heights. Open up the script and we will add in the jump function if we ended our jump early, get key up and the key that you used to jump, space, and rigid body dot velocity dot y greater than 0, Then we will add some force. So add force vector 2.up multiplied by minus rb.velocity.y multiplied by 0.5f force mode dot impulse I meant. So now if we go back, if we end our jump early, we will jump a little bit shorter, but if we hold down the button we will make a big jump. So let's now add some Coyote Time. What this does, it allows us to jump a little bit after we leave a platform. This will make our play controller feel a lot more responsive and a lot better. So what we want to do is we want to add some new variables. Serialized field float Coyote Time and a private float Coyote Counter. Then in update, want to have an if statement. If is grounded. So if we are grounded, want to reset the counter. So Coyote Counter equals Coyote Time. Else, so if we are not grounded, Coyote Counter equals minus equals time dot delta time. So then we want to count it down. Then down in jump, we want to remove this and then check if Coyote Counter is less than 0. Is greater than 0. So now if we test this, oh, I forgot to add. Let's add something big like 1. And then let's actually test this out. So if we jump up, let's jump from this platform, and we can see that we can jump a little bit after we have left the platform. Great. So let's set this to something smaller like this. So let's add a jump buffer. Let's get into our script and let's add 2 variables. They are kinda the same, like the Coyote Time. This time we are going to look for if input dot get key down key code dot space. Then want to reset our jump counter to jump buffer time. Else we want to count down like we did with the Coyote Time. So down here we want to change this to our jump buffer counter if it's less or equal to 0. And we want to fix a bug here, so let's just do this here. If we have clicked our jump key, we won't be able to jump more times. Let's add a big number like 6. Let's test this out. Just jump. As you can see, we are able to jump a little bit earlier. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to download this script, it's down in the description. And I recommend you to watch more videos about this subject to get your play controller to feel more like how you want it to be. But this is just a great start for you. So if you like the video, like and subscribe, and if you hated the video, dislike the video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.